Hello, this is a quick video showing you how to work out the drawing of a cumulative frequency graph. You might be able to see on the table here that we've got frequencies of 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29 and so on. And we can see here that we've got frequencies of 1, 4, 8, 25 and again so on. Now for cumulative frequency we are adding the frequencies together as a running total. So the first number over here in the column for cumulative frequency is 1. Then it is 1 add 4, which gives us 5. Then 5 add 8 gives us 13. 13 added to 25 gives us to 38, and so on as we go down until we get to our final total of 60. Now the next stage is to plot the graph on, or rather I should say the cumulative frequencies on the graph. Now over here we have the cumulative frequency on the x-axis, and we have the ages for our groups here along the bottom, and note that both axes are properly labelled and we have a title for our chart as well. Now the first one is going to be 1. So if we find 1 and come across, now that's going to be problematic because each of the little squares here represents 2. So we're going to have to find the midpoint and as close to the class boundary, which is 9, as we can get, which is going to be about there. The next one we know we've got to find 5, so it's going to be halfway up to 10, and it's going to be almost at 20, so it's going to be there. Next one's going to be 13, so it's going to be slightly above, and it's going to be almost at 30. So just double check that. Yep, okay, that should be there. Next one should be at 38, and that's going to be up to 39, so it's 38. That's going to be, well, there's the 30 line, 2, 4, 6, 8. So actually it's going to be one line over, so it's going to be there. Next one will be at 49 at 49. So find the line for 50, so it's going to be just the other side of that. And 49 is almost going to be up at 50 up here as well. So we draw another line there. Next one is going to be at 50 to 59, so we find it there. And that is going to be at 55, so that's going to be just about here. Next one is going to be 57 at 69, so over to 70. And I said 57, didn't I? So 55, 57 is going to be about there. Then the next one is going to be 59 to 70, I've just done, so I've got that wrong. Then we're going to have 80 to 89 at 60. So 80 to 89 is going to be about there, and it's going to be about there on the 60. Now, we now need to draw our ogive freehand. Don't use a ruler for this. Try to do it smoothly, starting at the confluence of the x and y, which is the point where they join. Come along, go up. And you're never going to get this perfectly right, but draw it from the inside of the curve and it does make it easier. And that is our ogive. Now this is the line that we are going to be drawing out to. Now to find our median we need to use the formula of n plus 1 divided by 2. So we know that n is 60 because that's the total number of frequencies. So plus 1 gives us 61 divided by 2 gives you 30.5. So we know it's just about 30 on the frequency or cumulative frequency. So we find that point and we will draw a straight line using a ruler if we had one. I don't, so I'm going to have to improvise using a pen and hope I don't make a complete mess of this. Draw a line straight out from cumulative frequency till it touches your ogive, the curved line. Then turn through 90 degrees and go straight down. Now you can do the same process in a moment for the quartiles, but for the moment we've reached the ogive, come straight down. Now the point where our straight line contacts the x-axis, which is the horizontal axis here, will give us our figure for the median value, which looking at this is about 39. So we're going to say that the median equals 39. Okay. Now for the lower quartile we can simply halve the position that we had for the median, which we know is going to be approximately 15, which is going to be the halfway point about there. Again, we repeat the process from before. draw to the ogive, you can do it without hitting your finger. Where it touches the ogive, turn straight down and read the value off. So we now know that our lower quartile, or LQ, should equal approximately 30 or 31. We'll call it 31 on this one. Now, to find the upper quartile, we know it's 3 times the lower quartile position. Lower quartile position was 15. 3 15s are 45. Let's make a small mark there. Repeat the process. Bring it straight down from the ogive. Read off the value from the x-axis, which looks to be about 47. So we're going to say that the upper quartile, or UQ, equals, I said that, yep, 47. And that's how you estimate your values for the lower quartile, upper quartile, and the median for a cumulative frequency graph.